Hey guys, it's your boy Ty Stu back at it again with another Wi-Fi battle here for you. We're having another PU battle with our boy Jim here. And so yeah, PU, after playing some UU, PU, etc. I don't know, like I really like these smaller tiers. There's more diversity and I wouldn't say it's easier, but it's like you can kind of use the mods you want to use without having to mainly think about what, you don't have to think about killing Lando or killing Greninja, the priority stuff. And so he led off with his Persian. He brought a regular Persian this time. I think he had told me that he didn't want to bring his Alolan Persian because of last game, and we kind of play on each other's strats and whatnot. So I Will-O-Wisp. I literally started off with my Spiritomb because I figured that I didn't want to take a fake out, and I just kind of wanted to see what he would do. So that I wanted him to U-turn the first time and then go into something more physical, just to burn that and get it out the way. And so what had happened here, I figured that he didn't want to stay in knowing that he couldn't kill me under the burn, so I basically prepared a pain split for whatever he switched into. And I believe that's Flabebe. Flabebe, I think. I don't know. It's a cool name anyways. It's just that you really don't see that mon anywhere. But I had swapped into my Alolan Sandslash. The one thing I feared honestly was like HP Fire or something, but I don't think he's running that set. And so I went for the Earthquake because I had tried to predict the Turtonator switch in on an Iron Head or something, but either way we still did a good amount of damage there. And so he actually read me there and went for the Ice Punch. He probably figured that I was going to switch in here because I can't take fighting type moves on a ghost type, so he switches out his Jackie Chan and goes into his Turtonator. I probably could have played this better, knowing that he still did have the fire type. And this Spiritomb, yeah, man, some good bulk there. Because dude, it's so crazy. I like literally lived at 13 HP, and I go for the Dark Pulse. I wasn't gonna go, I wanted to Nasty Plot, but I figured that I would probably be slower because Spiritomb is extremely slow. It is literally a rock with the ghost coming out of it, so I mean, you kind of know. It's just logic applies. So he's gonna go for another Draco. I assume that he followed up with another one because I was so low that he basically could have killed me there. But I use this opportunity to switch out into my Mesprit because I needed to get up my rocks. And I think it was a good read for him to want to switch out because at minus, I believe that's like -4 or -3 special attack, one of the two, he can't hit too much, so he has to go and reset. But here he does get up his rocks as well whenever he switches in his Maytang. But it is a good thing I did kill the Eviolite, so now that it's going to be easier to kill it, basically. So I really wanted to send in Hachiko for the Intimidate, but I completely forgot that the Maytang line basically gets Clear Body. So I kind of wasted half of my doggo's HP. But here I brought some tech. I was actually going to bring it to my draft game last time. I wanted Z-Dig, but I think that's a transfer move from Gen 6 or something. So I just went with Stomping Tantrum. So we have Ground DMZ right now. And so I originally wanted to take out the Maytang with it, but he swapped in his Sudowoodo. And I mean, that's just as good too, because we got off a lot of damage on this bulky mod. The only issue, however, is that I didn't know it was carrying an Nagloth Berry, and I switch out because I did not want to take a potential banded Sucker Punch or something. And so he does go for the Head Smash. If I had stayed in there, I could have killed it with a follow-up Stomping Tantrum, but I didn't want to take the risk. So Gastrodon comes in because it can kind of eat up whatever it wants to. I was gonna go for the Earth Power to take it out, and just in case, if he had wanted to switch in his Maytang or the Flabebe back in, I just wanted to get some damage off. And so here I made the good read to use Sludge Bomb because I assumed that he wanted to switch out. So I wanted to go ahead and try and get as much damage as I could on the Flabebe. And I really didn't want to take a Moonblast, and I figured this mon might have Giga Drain because when it evolves it gets Giga Drain. So I hard switch back out here into my Alolan Sandslash to resist the Giga Drain here. And so I'm gonna go for another prediction here. I went for the Earthquake just in case he put the Turtonator back in, because I think it would have killed the Turtonator. I really wanted to get rid of the Turtonator as soon as I could, because then I don't think I have a lot of special walls on me besides Mesprit, but I think a Draco might kill it. After rocks at least. So I switch out again and back into my Mesprit, and he does make the good play into the Ice Punch. He knew I was gonna switch there, but I do have the Citrus Berry just in case, and so I go for the Psyshock here. And Psyshock actually does a decent amount of damage there for a defensive mon. But I'm gonna hard switch because I don't want to U-turn or something and then take a Sucker Punch just like that. And so I go back into Gastrodon because I know that I can take whatever it wants to dish out. So he's gonna hard switch out his Sudowoodo there and go back into his Persian. And so I'm just gonna Earth Power, and I'm guessing Persian has very low special defense, or it's just not defensive at all. I can't remember, but honestly I prefer regular Persian over Alolan Persian. Alolan Persian's pretty ugly, man. But I'm gonna switch back into Hachiko here just to get the Intimidate off and kill its attack stat. So it's just gonna die because it has a Life Orb. And so here I basically just switch it back out because I didn't want to take another Sucker Punch. And see, it like I don't know, Arceus just blessed me there because he had missed the Head Smash, which would have killed me, but it allowed me to go ahead and take care of the Sudowoodo there. So if the Head Smash switched out, because I honestly I really wanted to switch in my Spiritomb to just sack it off. Basically, it was literally so low it wasn't gonna do anything. But here he goes for the Bullet Punch, and I literally live on 3 HP, and then I burn it. I've been looking to burn something like this all game. And so I do get my Leftovers recovery, and knowing that it didn't kill me the first time, I thought it would kill me there on a high roll or something, but again I live on 3 HP. I Pain Split just to go ahead and get a little recovery up, and my Leftovers is going to help out with that. And he goes for Ice Punch this time because it'll do a little more damage. I go for the Nasty Plot, assuming I wouldn't die. I don't think there was really a purpose, but I just wanted to make sure because Dark Pulse is my only attacking move on this set, so I just wanted to make sure it would actually kill. He's gonna go for the Ice Punch again, and I'm just gonna Dark Pulse and KO this thing. We had an OU battle right after, so if you're interested in watching it, I'm gonna put the battle code in the description. If you want to go and watch that. It was actually pretty good. I got a little cocky at one part, and my read started to get messed up because I over predicted a little towards the second half, which totally killed me. And so he switches out there. I was basically going for the same thing. Earthquake would have killed that, and then I just hit Earthquake because just in case he brought in the Turtonator the first time. But yeah, so Turtonator goes down. And yeah, Flabébé goes down to Earthquake as well. I'm not sure. Well, I mean, this is still scarfed, so I'm not sure who would outspeed without it. I haven't calced anything really. But yeah, GG's, bro, and I'll see you guys in the next one.